Hi guys, Don Chazzy here today with another episode of University Cooking. And today we're going to make toad in the hole. What you need for toad in the hole is 125 grams of white flour, 250 milliliters of semi-skimmed milk, 8 nice, yummy, great quality pork sausages, and 2 eggs. You will also need a little bit of salt and some oil just to line the pan with. Let's get started. You want to preheat your oven to 200 degrees or gas mask 6 before starting this recipe. Okay, so I've started off by putting the 2 eggs, the flour, the milk and a good pinch of salt into a bowl. Now I am mixing it. If you have a food processor, use a food processor, but I don't. I've only got a sort of whisking type thing for a mixer. So mix it all together until it becomes nice and smooth, with no lumps. What you then want to do is you want to start frying your sausages, only for about 5 minutes. You do not want to cook them all the way through. So instead of using a frying pan, I'm going to use the baking tray that I'm going to be making the toad in the hole in, just to save washing up. It's perfectly fine. Just remember to wear protection. Just remember to wear protection when picking up the pan, because it will be really, really hot. Okay, so I've turned the heat on underneath the frying pan. Not too hot, sort of medium heat, if I show you how hot it is. It's pretty small. Now I'm just going to put a splash of olive oil in the middle just to fry the sausages in. Okay, so I'm going to add the sausages now. Now you want to cook these sausages for 5 minutes, just so that they're brown all over, but not cooked right through. You may just want to prick a small hole in each sausage just to release the air inside whilst they're cooking, so that they don't burst open and rip up. If it gets a little bit dry, just add a little more oil, just to make sure you don't get too much smoke like I have right now. Once they've browned off, turn the heat off so that they don't cook right the way through, and wait for your oven to get to its optimum heat. Now that the oven has come to its optimal heat, we are going to add the sausages into the oven for 5 minutes just to roast without the batter. Remember to wear protection to pick up the tray that you cooked the sausages in. Okay, now that they've been in the oven for an extra 5 minutes, they're ready to have the batter put on them. Now you want to spread them out so that there aren't too many spaces, but so that they're also equally spread out. Once you've spread them out, just pour your batter on top. Don't worry if it doesn't fill right up to the level that you want it, because it will expand when it's in the oven. Now that it's ready to go back in the oven, you want to put it back in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes, until it's golden brown on the top. So the toad in the hole's been in the oven for about 25 minutes now, and it's pretty brown on the top, and I think it's ready to come out. Let's check it out. And there is the finished article. Beautifully browned on top, sausages are ready, bubbling. Yummy, yum, yum. So the dish only costs about £4 to make, depending on whether or not you buy expensive sausages or expensive flour. But if you get the cheaper stuff, it's about £4. Took less than an hour to make. Easy, really, really easy. I hope you enjoyed this week's recipe of toad in the hole, a traditional English dish. And don't forget to tune in next week for another episode of University Cooking with Don Chazzy. Bye!